Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and check this out fellas, we have a Kyle Larson diecast here, one of the hottest, most expensive cars out there from 2021, the Kyle Larson stuff here guys. This is the Nationsguard car. A lot of y'all have been waiting eagerly to get this diecast, so without further ado, let's go ahead and do the review. Alrighty folks, brand new out of the good old box, and check out this freaking diecast fellas. Look, this is one of the coolest paint schemes of Kyle Larson's championship campaign. Let me tell you, no one, absolutely no one in their right mind would have said Kyle Larson would win, what, 10 to 11 races, would win the championship. This guy went full-on 90s Jeff Gordon, full-on 2007 Jimmy Johnson, and just destroyed the whole field. I'm so happy Larson won the championship. I was always a big Larson fan when he was at Ganassi, but when he went to Hendrick, that really took the cake for me. He is my second favorite driver. Him and Chase Elliott, man, it's like Tony Stewart and Labonte to me. It's like Jeff Gordon and Jimmy Johnson. So you got Larson right there on the front windscreen. You got Nationsguard. You go over to the front of the car here. Now this paint scheme is popular because this was considered his first sponsor or first race car since his return to the NASCAR Cup Series circuit. Of course, this paint scheme was ran at the Daytona 500. They also Nationsguard also sponsored, I believe it was Justin Haley in the 77. Or no, excuse me, Corey LaJoie in the 7 car. But this is a beautiful, beautiful diecast here. Very simple paint scheme, but to be honest with you, it looks so much better on a diecast, guys. So you have the same paint scheme design, but different colors, of course. You have the green and white on the front of the car. Got the number 5 right there, ZL1. Look, I've said this in a lot of my videos, guys, and I truly do mean it, that I think this Larson 2021 diecast set is probably going to be a super hard-to-find diecast to get down the road. A lot of people would say the A-Shock Energy Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch Skittle Zombies. Those are some really popular cars in the community that are going to dry up. Kyle Larson 2021 HendrickCars.com primary paint scheme is already starting to dry up. If they don't make a second production run or a third production run on that car, and you don't have it already, I feel sorry for you, because that thing, for whatever reason, is just continuing to get rarer and more expensive. So that's why I can't stress it enough. Get your Larson stuff while you can. With the new Gen 7 coming in, the new number placement, it's going to get really popular, I'm afraid. Anyways, you got the race car decal there, Cup Series, Goodyear, Kyle Larson. I like that green and black, very, very cool stuff. And this is one of the subtle designs I love in the Cup Series. Just a simple paint scheme, the Ricky Hendrick paint scheme. But I love the little details, like the green outlining here that makes it look three-dimensional in the 5. To me, that looks great. And also, another very, very nice detail. I like how on the hood of the car, the letters are white. But on the side of it, you have black, and then half of it's kind of a charcoal gray. I don't know why, but it just looks so modern to me. I do believe the American ethanol decal is a little bit lower than it needs to be, but you know what? It is what it is. There's a little bit of some dirt right there. Just wipes off, no big deal. You got Tarleton right there. Let's see, you got Exalta right there. Mac Tools. I believe that's Freightliner in Cincinnati Industries. Let's go to the back end of this car. Auto Dealer Warranty Solutions. Got ZL1 Camaro 1LE, number 5. Valvoline. I tell you what, man. They're going to make so many documentaries about the 2021 Cup Series season, about Kyle Larson's championship journey and how he's came back into the sport. And, if it was a more of a less popular driver, not a lot of people would have really cared if he came back. But Kyle Larson truly came back and just, I tell you what, man, he just set the world on fire and won 10 races, won the championship, just absolutely a legendary season. And to do it in the 5 car, which reminds me so much of Mark Martin in 2009 when he came back with Hendrick full-time and just absolutely nearly won the Sprint Cup Series championship if it wasn't for Jimmy Johnson. But, Larson's, some people wrote him off. They said he ain't going to win another Cup race. He came back, and I remember watching that Vegas race. And believe it or not, the Vegas Race to Win 124 scale diecast is actually out now. The 164 will be following pretty soon. Of course, if you ever want to get Larson merchandise, you know what to do. Promo code down below, guys. Any orders $20 or more, you'll get free shipping over there at Circle B Diecast and Plan B Sales. Use the code Diecastbuffet. But with Kyle Larson winning Vegas, man, there was just something so satisfying watching that, because knowing he missed, what, like 30 races last year, and, you know, a lot of people thought we saw the true end of Kyle Larson's Cup career. To go out there and win it in the 5-car, the Ricky Hendrick paint scheme, it was just one of the coolest wins. And I really did expect him to be able to win a race because it's Hendrick Motorsports equipment, but had no idea on the planet that he was going to win more than 3, much less 10. I mean, you think about the races he won. The All-Star race, the Coke 600, right? He nearly won both Darlington races. He wins the championship. He wins the Roval. I mean, he won 2-3 road course races? He won Sonoma, Watkins Glen. I mean, he won the first Cup race at Nashville, Super Speedway. I mean, this guy set the world on fire. He won the Bristol Night race. He checked every box you could imagine in one season, and it just truly is so special. And I tell you what, I hope that in 2022, with the new car and everything, that the Hendrick Motorsports camp can keep it going. Because, look, man, Larson, Chase, those are my two cats right there. So go to the back end of the car here, get the Larson name banner. Of course, in the front banner, you have it as well. But this paint scheme, I don't know why, but it looks so much better on a diecast. Just much more proportion to me. Of course, the spoiler is painted black. And you have Nationsguard right there on the deck lid and also on the roof flaps. But this is a really cool car, guys. We did a review on the HendrickCars.com piece. Literally, that diecast, I don't know why, but it appears to me they did not make nowhere near as much as they need to, because I still see people charging $15, $20 for that car. And it literally has had like 2, possibly 3 production runs. They had 2 separate shipments, I believe, of the HendrickCars.com paint scheme in the Gold Series, which is the box for the box versions are Gold Series for the newer fan out there. You know, we're all about helping the new fans bring them up to speed. The Authentics line got the Hendrick Cars paint scheme and the Nationsguard car first. So that's 3 production runs to my knowledge. Do we get a 4th? Do we get a 5th? I hope so, because there's a lot of Larson fans that are going to be really regretting they did not pick up his primary paint scheme. Now, let's be honest, though. They did make a lot of raced versions of them. Some of them are not going to have much damage or much confetti on them. So if you truly needed a Larson diecast and you missed out on the primary version of the car, the clean version, you'll be able to get one of the raced versions brand new. So there is kind of a backdoor plan, so to speak. But to get the real deal, I'm afraid time is starting to run out, because if they don't make that 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whatever production run of that thing, the dealers are not going to hold that car long. I'm just saying, fellas. So take my advice, get it while you can, because you don't want to miss out on Larson's championship season primary car, especially being the last year of the Gen 6. I mean, it checks all of the boxes. 2020 and 2021 are going to be extremely popular diecast years, I think, moving forward. Much like 2011, much like 2012, the final years of the Gen 5 era, those things really jumped up in value. Anyways, folks, thank y'all so much for watching the video. Hope y'all were entertained and enjoying the content. If you do, make sure to give the video a big thumbs up. Does help out the channel. And I'll end the video on this. What is your 2022 bold predictions for the NASCAR Cup Series season? I truly think we could see the revival of Roush Fenway Racing. I honestly think we could see Spire Motorsports win a Cup race that's not a restrictor plate race. I think we're going to see a lot more of an equal field in 2022, but I still think Hendrick will be the best out of the Joe Gibbs, the Penske's, etc. But I do think we're going to continue to see more parity, so to speak, in the Cup Series. Anyways, folks, hope you have a great one out there. Diecastbuffet, signing off.